You could do the Lorraine distribution method. That's where for 18 episodes you sell nothing. All the characters are super poor.
but loaded with stuff.
Yeah. They're like, yeah, let me open my backpack. I'm pretty sure I have 5 copies of whatever it is you
I
need.
have something for that.
No. To be fair, I don't know what was up behind the scenes there, but she was the most interesting member of the cast when she
The
was on.
most interesting woman in the world.
No, but she was the most entertaining member of the cast,
Sure.
in my opinion, having watched every episode.
So in that case, I'll just tell him. I'll say, this is the first of many. We will be rich, my friend. And then I'll leave.
He offers you a hit of Pesh.
So what am I missing?
No.
Drugs
I'm
are
on the
bad,
clock.
Okay?
Deeproot would actually like to keep many of those platinum pieces for his share, at least.
Okay. You have 60 platinum pieces.
So hang on, did we get the loot in a specific distribution?
Yeah, it was all played in 255 platinum pieces.
I'll take plat.
Well,
So your individual payout is 637.5.
Yeah,
But he's paying you a platinum because of the name of your...
we
because
like
that's
that.
just funny.
As a joke.
I so wish I was down there because I would just smile and laugh and enjoy it.
Would you?
Yeah, he'd love to be down there in that Pesh den with these underage girls selling Pesh. Everyone
not
down there
that-
would be like, yeah, of course I want a paladin watching me smoke this Pesh.
I'm not that kind of paladin.
You want to go home and rethink your life?
That was one of the best parts of that movie, man.
Yeah, that's exactly what should happen in that.
One of
You don't want to smoke the pesh. You want to go home to your wife and children
That wants
and
me,
deal with
now
the
I wanna
pesh
make a
sickness
character like that.
forever.
I want to make a paladin / sorcerer enchanter. That does it's just like you want to follow the law.
Just impose your will up on everybody.
Get the oh no, he'd be a bard, right? Because then he could get the swipe spell from Rise of the Rune Lords and steal people's stuff and do it like Jedi style, where he just like pulls it out of your hand. You're going to come at me with that weapon? Whoop! It's mine now.
Now I'm using it against you.
Quit hitting yourself. Quit hitting yourself.
Let's trade lightsabers.
Well, if I'm this rich already, I quit.
I love that. Remember, you got your friend Count Kosh.
Oh yes, that's true.
He's like, I'm rich. I love the idea like he's writing a resignation letter. And then he remembers this guy who only wears a mask with a single purple gem, and yet seems perfectly capable of seeing through it,
Like
despite the fact there's no eye
teeth.
holes. And like you have this memory of him being like, remember, Veni, you're either going to get rich or you're going to die.
No, it's just like
How rich are you now, Veni? Rich enough to die?
I think
Are you that? Are you that rich?
I can imagine a lot.
He goes home and rethinks his life.
It's like that Nintendo 64 commercial from back in the day. The guy is working at a fast food place, gets his first paycheck. It's the exact right amount. I quit.
So do we all want to pitch in and go shopping and looking for a Cure Light Wounds wand?
Something tells me that might be a fruitless effort.
So AP, about that Cure Light Wounds wand.
That's why I said shop and go look.
I love that we're going to do a shopping montage. I get the idea that Ash is still wearing the cloak, but maybe she has like a breezy skirt on. Everybody else is dressed in suits, even Deeproot. And they got like platinum cufflinks on. And we've got like the Ocean's 11 free shopping trip montage scene going on. There's like some really jazzy music playing. All right, you want to go shopping? Sure, I will randomly generate some stuff. We'll see if a wand of Cure Light Wounds. I just gotta see what the upper limit on Wadi is.
And how much does
they
that?
have 7th level spell casting of Abadar. So yeah,
they'll buy anything and sell anything.
Yep. All right.
It's a
Let me
fairly
pull up my
large
random
town.
generator. What specifically are you going shopping for?
You guys want a cure light?
You're looking for scribes, traders, armorers, weaponsmiths, alchemists, or wand
Oh,
wrights?
I want to get that
Right.
bow repaired and get some arrows.
Okay, that's pretty simple. You just have to buy a string. It
Yeah.
costs almost nothing.
All right.
You guys are going to the wand wrights?
For that cure light wound, if it's the 750, it would be 187.5 from each of us.
I will totally do that if it exists.
Well, if it's there.
All right. In the adventure quarter of town, so by the Tooth and Hookah, near the town gate, the street outside is lined with orcish skulls impaled upon spears.
Oh.
The shop is a single one-story stone-walled building with a reinforced wooden door and a stone floor. It is built around a massive oak tree carved with runes. Inside is a shopkeeper who is an old male elf named Aldir. And when you enter, he kind of wraps his hands on the on the counter and says, "My name is Aldir. I will purchase items for 1/3 value. No questions asked. As you can see, I'm quite the magical practitioner. Otherwise, I could not keep a giant oak tree alive in the middle of the desert. What is it
I
you
like that
gentlemen
tree.
and lady are looking for? And tree."
By the way, I'm adding my original light wooden shield to our
Okay.
loot list. Maybe.
The liquidation.
Yes. Or I guess I can't edit.
You might need to reload. If you haven't reloaded it since I gave edit rights. Rich enough to buy the Rusty Dragon and retire comfortably. Yeah, man, they have to purchase the Rusty Dragon from Bast. So, this shopkeeper is literally standing there watching you, especially Veni, very closely, and he's like, "What can I get for you?"
Do you have a wand of cure light wounds?
No, my apologies. I have nothing like that. Mostly I have a number of attack spell wands. Perhaps you're looking for a wand of greater invisibility?
Not
that
so
sounds good.
much.
He's
you
like,
know-
wait. Perhaps you might enjoy this. And he pulls out like this phoenix feather wand. He says, "This is a wand of hide from animals, but..." And he like waves the wand and a spoon appears. He's like, "It also summons cutlery on command."
Is that the wand of many things?
No, it's a wand of hide from animals, but as an additional magical ability, it summons cutlery.
How many charges does it have left on it?
50 charges. I haven't had anyone needing to use a wand of hide from animals in some
How
time.
much do you want for it?
750 gold pieces.
God damn it.
Do you know of anyone who might have a wand of cure light wounds?
He says, well, there are only 2 wand makers in town, and their orders are quite backed up. The nobility in town here really love having wands of prestidigitation in order to do their cleaning. It just takes 1 charge, and you can clean an entire house in an hour. You give it to
AKA
the servant.
Fantasia brooms.
Yeah.
Well, it's more than 1 charge, but sure.
Well, 1 charge lasts like an hour, right?
Yeah, but it's a 5-foot square per charge.
For prestidigitation?
Yep.
I thought it just like stuck with you for an hour.
If you do it personally, yes, but for a home, no. It's 5 foot by 5 foot.
Right, but that someone's casting it and then like going around and cleaning with it.
No, you cast it on a 5 foot by 5 foot area.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, because the target would be the area, yeah.
Yeah, you don't just cast it and walk around like, I'm cleaning everything.
I thought that the target was you. Nope, it's an area. Okay.
So,
Well,
yeah,
they do it anyway, right? So
Yeah,
rather
they're
than
rich enough
hire
to do it.
staff, they
they
literally
do
just
really,
blow
really
wand
like
charges.
wands of prestidigitation because they need like 4 billion charges to clean their mansions.
Yeah, but
But-
they do it anyway because it's almost as cheap as hiring people to do it.
Yeah, you don't need to
And
feed a
it
wand.
provides a constant flow of income for the church.
that and you don't have to feed people or
It's
clean up
basically like-
or deal with them.
It's basically like paying the tithe to the church, right?
Yeah.
Because they're paying like $3.75 for each wand. They might be able to clean their house in a day or so with one wand, depending on how big it is. Yeah. Unseen servants. Am I using the snail chart again? No, I'm not. Never using the snail chart again.
That was
Yeah, that was weird. I like the snails. It was the other thing. You know?
it was that other thing that happened that you
Yeah.
will have to watch.
I
the
can't
episode.
believe they wouldn't just move it from one container to another. I mean, just come on. All right. He says, wait. Before you go, perhaps I could find a wand more to your liking. How about this wand of expeditious retreat?
Can we use it right now to get out of here?
We're really looking for that wand of cure light wounds.
He says, well, if you'd like to leave a down payment with me, I suppose in 2d6 plus 1 weeks, I could have the wand ready for you.
What do you say, gentlemen? Actually, hang on. Do you think we might be able to persuade you to have it done quicker?
He looks at you and says, you could persuade me, but then I would need to persuade my friend.
Well, that sounds
That
like that is on
persuasion sounds
your
like-
end.
He kind of like looks at a coin pouch on his counter. He's like, that kind of persuasion does not come cheap.
Well, sir, just let's talk some business, and I will begin my diplomatizing
Yeah.
to make
I
this
mean, it's still
slightly
the same
easier.
thing. He'll try to ask his friend to get it done as soon as possible, but, you know, money's going to make it go quicker.
Well, what kind of incentives are we speaking?
Why don't you roll 10 plus 10?
Now is the time to not roll high.
Yeah, he says for an extra 25 gold pieces to, oh, sorry, gotta get in character. For an extra 25 gold pieces, I could probably smooth the process over. You know, a little gift to my friend. It might, you know, take 1d6 plus 1 weeks.
And praying that we roll low.
Before you roll, you'll have to pay the money.
You know, guys, we're all kind of banged up. We could deal with some downtime anyway.
Yeah. Well, I'd
You're
still
gonna wait
rather
weeks for it? Okay.
minimize downtime as much as possible.
Mm-hmm.
Because with the extra 25 gold, it's 193 gold and 77 silver, 5 copper for each of us. If we want to go that route.
What was the GP? The GP in that calculation?
25.
193 gold, 7
One-
silver,
I got
5
the
copper.
copper. I'm fine with the extra downtime.
Because I mean, what is the difference on that for?
Well, the other thing to remember, real quick, is that the lottery is still ongoing. As soon as you finish your mission, you get a new one. Are you sure you want other people to be getting all the loots while you guys hang around waiting for a wand?
Well, we gotta wait to heal up anyways, but we might as well
For a
place the
couple of
order
days.
on the wand. Yeah, we might as well
Place
place
it
the order
now.
on the
Okay.
wand.
Yeah.
All right, so everybody's
Okay.
chipping in 193.75.
Yep.
Yeah.
And that was D6 plus 1.
Yep.
Who's gonna roll it?
4 weeks.
All right, 4
Yeah.
weeks. So let me look at my notes here. It is currently 7 Gosrin. And your wand will come out in 28 days, which is going to be the 4th of the next month.
Well, see, at least we're not going with 10-day weeks. Alright, so, but what we can do is, for 75 gold for the 3 of us who can, or even if we want to do it that way, for the 75 gold, because my wand of Cure Light, or not wand, but my scroll with 3 charges of Cure Light served us fairly well with keeping me alive for a
Maybe
whopping
get
75 gold.
a priest to write another one for us.
I'm pretty sure we can. Scribe Scroll tends to be a rather mundane task.
At the Church of Abadar, maybe.
Or
Get-
the Church of Pharasma.
We get some potions.
How fast can you make a scroll? 2 hours, his base price is 250. So it's going to take a day to make a scroll, right? No.
Yeah. Do. I'm gonna have to pull up Scribe Scroll again.
Pull up scroll. Damn.
Well, for
so
scroll,
first
it
level
doesn't actually
scroll.
tell. First level scroll, it's 25 gold per casting.
Oh yeah, so you could get up to 10 castings in 2 hours.
Yeah. And I mean, if we're only going for, say 3 a pop, because that lasted our entire session.
Okay. Are you going to the Temple of Abadar then?
I will gladly go to the Temple of Abadar and get another.
Are you known to the Temple of Abadar? Have you presented yourself as a paladin or anything like that? Or do you wear anything that identifies you as a paladin?
Might be a good time to do it.
Well, here's the thing: I don't worship Abadar, so I tend to
Right,
not
but
flaunt
technically
status.
paladins don't have to worship anybody. They're just a force of law and good.
You just show your badge and everybody's like, all right. Or your secret decoder ring, whatever it is you have.
So you don't have to identify yourself as a worshiper of Torag. You can just identify yourself as a paladin. Is that something you've done or would like to do?
I can. I mean, it may benefit the party.
All right. So, how are you identifying yourself? You approach the Temple of Abadar. Some acolytes stop you outside. There's this huge line that's for the bank. It's 40 people long.
Mm.
How would I
Must be Friday.
identify? Must be payday, yeah.
Out of the way, civilians.
No. I only treat you like that, Vinny.
Of course.
You've earned these special treatments.
So do you have something that identifies you as a paladin, like maybe a document written by, a high priest of Torag, or, maybe there's a sacred scroll? Perhaps, your sword has a special insignia warding off evil?
You mean the hammer that I made?
Yeah, your hammer.
With the runes
your
inscribed
hammer
in
would
it?
probably be great, right? Because it glows, right?
Yeah, when I smite things.
Yeah.
Thing to do.
Yeah, so, when you approach, one of the acolytes pulls you out of the line and says, Brother Paladin, as you know, Abadar always welcomes those who follow the codes of justice and goodness. What can we do for you today?
Did I go?
Mountain Dew container.
Did I go by myself, or did people join me?
Good question.
Oh, I've got to be right there. Benny
think
is
I
not going to
probably
leave you alone.
Vinny is hanging on to
He
my
needs
coattails.
I saved his life, I tell everybody in the line.
Deeproot is 1 point away from staggering himself. He kicks a rock wrong and he's down, so he's resting now.
He's going to go into his pot for the night.
Right, he goes to Tooth and Hookah and starts resting.
Did you want to send money along for a scroll of deliciousness?
You could trust a paladin with your money, right?
Not this one.
Oh, shit.
Snap.
Well, you can trust Vinny with your money, right?
No.
Hey, he went to get it for you, didn't he?
I trust the
Oh.
worshipping witch more than I do either of you two.
Ash, are you
didn't even
going with
consider.
are you going with the boys?
Absolutely not.
Mm,
Don't let me travel with them with my, branding on my forehead. They probably want me to stay out of the limelight as much as
So
possible.
you're staying at the Tooth and Hookah as well,
Yeah.
repairing yourself? Okay.
Alright, so how about this then? If you don't trust me with your gold, I shall go procure a scroll for you, and you can pay me upon my return.
a share, sure.
No. I was.
We can each have a scroll in our name.
Yeah,
so that
exactly.
when you get hurt, somebody can use it on us.
What is it? 25 gold, or that's
Yeah.
25 gold
Casting.
per casting.
so.
you can
I will give you.
scale up.
I will give you 75 and ask you to get 3 castings and a scroll for Ash.
Okay. Do you want me to see if I can get those as arcane so you can cast them?
That would be amazing, but I somehow doubt you will be able
Is
to.
that possible?
Not at the
Yes.
Temple of Abadar, probably not.
But I'm sure there are other scribes in the city, and I have no problem running around the city getting stuff.
As a matter of fact, you do happen to know that Lord Pyros Ashlock
Ah, yes.
is an ancient lorekeeper elf who can cast both arcane and magical spells.
Do you mean arcane and divine spells?
Yes.
He meant
Surely
the pure
he
magic.
would be able to make such a scroll for you if you were willing to use him as a contact.
Sure.
Mm.
All right,
I'm
so
not-
you're going to burn him as a contact then?
Yeah.
All right. How many
Didn't we already
castings
name
would
our
you like on the
contacts at the
scroll?
beginning?
Yeah.
What?
So I thought we named our contacts at the beginning already.
Yes,
That one
you did.
was
It is one of his
pre-named.
contacts.
That one was pre-named for all of us who had him.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I will burn that contact to get an arcane scroll with 3 casting.
Okay, all right. So, Ash, you go to Lord Pyros Ashlock, and he's like drinking in Bargetown, and he's just like, "Oh, what the hell then? I am Lord Pyros Ashlock, but sure. It's not like I have important diplomacy stuff to do. I'll fit out your damn..." And he starts writing the scroll immediately, but using, like, his alcohol as the ink. He's just infusing it with magical power, and he's like, "Leave the 75 gold. There, I'll make sure. Ancient elven magic's all that, you know. I'll have it sent to your room at the Tooth and Hookah."
Thank you, sir.
Arthur, are you sure you're not basing that off my conjuration specialist wizard?
Nope, this is based off of the character I had that did Mummy's Mask. A necromancer, ancient lorekeeper elf.
No,
That way
no.
I could cast Fireball.
You were Pyros Ashlock?
Yeah, I cast lots of fireballs.
That sounds so much like the wizard I have.
So he was actually, not to go too deep into this, he was from Sovrian, so he's from another planet, and was sent to the Morden Spire in order to be like a diplomat. And then they first, like, he was like such a rambunctious jackass that they made him the diplomatic envoy to the city of Wadi. He's the only member of the Elven embassy there.
Oh.
Hmm.
He has no purpose because, of course, all the real diplomacy goes down in Sovrian, and there's almost no elves here. So he just wanders around and gets drunk. And he's a necromancer, so no one likes him.
Nice.
Also, he's haunted by the ghost of a young woman that was killed during his orange smuggling days. And yes, orange smuggling is a crime in the world of Galarian when you're stealing Rachadumi oranges.
Okay.
Yeah, that it happens in a PFS scenario, man. You have to smuggle oranges. All right, we're all caught up. The scribes of Abadar will make the 2 scrolls that you request for Veni and for Charles. I didn't think Deeproot requested one, did you?
Nope.
All right. So mark down that each of you has spent 75 gold pieces. We burned Pyros Ashlock as a loyal and useful contact. Still has she and Annette.
Yep.
All right. You've got tons of scrolls now. What are you doing?
That's about it.
Rest.
Yeah.
All right, you're going to heal your level and hit points. Deproot, you heal all of your non-lethal damage overnight,
Okay.
which should work out great for you. Benny, you're waking in the night. Habib Marwan is standing over your bed.
Mhm.
He's like, "Could you please kill Grandmaster Torch for me? Pretty please?"
So,
Just
and then
roll
you want
over.
me to roll off for Cure Light Wounds for my daily spells?
Yeah, sure, if you want to. Oh, chat is so weird today. There's so many people in the room, but have the video paused. There's
Interesting.
like 5, 6 people in chat, but only 2 people are listed as watching. Boy. Weird. Okay, yeah, you cure the shit out of certain people. Who are those people that you're curing the shit out of?
Probably
Himself.
Charles first for that first casting, and then Veni.
Ah,
Then the next
Killed the woman.
day,
oh well, it's fine.
You guys are spending 2 days shacked up?
those will both go to Esh.
Hang
Go
on.
back out.
We're doing another day of rest?
Yep.
Looks like it.
And then 2 more days
You're
because,
sure you need 2 more days?
well, no, those first 2 days healing naturally, I'll be back up to normal.
And then you gotta get your spells back. Yeah.
Yeah. So
Right.
just 1 more.
I'm good at the end of day 2, so
Well,
That's you.
I thought I was the one who wasn't healed at that point. So
all right. So you begin again on 10th Gosrin. All right, so let's add up some experience here. You got a CR1
Shall be ready.
plus CR2 for the dolls. Plus CR3 for the spider, snakes, tunnel snakes rule. Plus CR2 for the sandling, and that's all you got. So you get 100, 250, 450, and 600. You guys are halfway to level 2.
Nice.
Almost.
Sorry, got drug away to move a wedding dress.
Can you relink that sheet?
Yes, it's also in your
Handouts.
handouts.
Is it? Oh.
Yes, it is.
All right. So everyone's back to full health. You spend 3 days healing up. You're going back in. So during that time, tons of adventurers are basing out of the Tooth and Hookah, and those that aren't come there to drink anyway. And there's some really great stories. There's some pretty good ones about your own party. About let's put the cameras back on just for the last minute here. Should probably start restarting the call during the break. There's stories about your party and how you've had to face terrible monsters. You know, you guys keep coming back completely bloodied. Most of the other groups are facing little or no resistance in their tombs, but they're taking a super long time to like lift and move stuff. All the tombs are like trapped, and like the doors are blocked with sand, so they bring shovels and ropes and all of that good stuff. No one has had quite the success you guys have had. People have made several hundred gold pieces, but nothing like what you've got. There are a lot of jelly people out there.
Platinum reclamation.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's right.
Platinum Reclamation. And
So are you guys like not even giving a fuck? You're just like, yeah, platinum recollection, bitches. Represent.
well, I mean, it depends. Am I going to play this guy up and actually go for Fallen Paladin, or am I going to
know.
stay?
Oh,
There's
Gonna
Veni's
survive
definitely
that
gonna-
long?
Veni will lord it over people. He doesn't know any better.
Yeah, Veni, you like go to various tables and wrap your arms around people, and you're like, yes, platinum reclamation. Look at all this gold I've got in my
Buying
sack.
people drinks. Yeah.
At some point, I am going to walk over to Vinny and drunkenly, not so drunkenly, put an arm around him and drag him back.
All right, Veni, why don't you expend 20 gold pieces?
All right.
And yeah, I'm just gonna keep track of your notoriety here. You've upset other adventurers, but you spread the word.
Yeah, our good name. It's out there.
Yeah. So before we wrap this up, we're talking about branding for your adventuring party, right? What is there a particular symbol the Platinum Reclamation uses, or do you guys just go with the secret symbol of the Order of the
Valentine.
Esoteric Eye? Yeah.
It's totally got to be like Veni's face with thumbs up and a huge smile.
No. It's what it should be is literally Just a platinum coin. Keep it simple. And
Okay.
lord the wealth over people at the same time.
Are you getting like all of your gear branded with this? Like, are you getting
Oh,
like the symbol
yeah.
on clothing and cloaks, and are you
Totally.
merchandising?
Oh, I can set up franchises here too.
Oh god.
Deeproot
No.
is not franchising like that.
We need to hire some guy to be our marketing expert.
I was gonna say, if we're franchising, I just saw this going, Acquisitions Inc. style and all
Yeah.
bad.
We get ourselves a marketing expert. What would his name be? What would his name be? It's coming to me. It's coming to me.
Jim Dark Magic.
Jefferson Thorne. That's it.
Jim Dark Magic.
Nope, it's Jim Dark Magic. Because, exactly.
I wish they do that now. They did it for a couple shows, the Echoing the Dark
Oh
Magic thing.
yeah. Well, it's
Right?
because they had
And then they
those
stopped.
those
It's
guys
so
with
good.
them.
Oh yeah, I love the bars that they had on stage. I don't know why they got rid of those dudes. They were awesome.
The critical hit and fumble song.
Yeah, the
Oh,
critical
so
fumble
much
song.
fun.
Yeah. The Omen Dran song.
So we'll have like.
Hang on. No, you know what? Maybe we should just hire Omen Dram. He did so
No.
well with
It
Acquisitions Inc.
doesn't exist in this universe.
Unfortunately, we'll have to settle for someone else.
I hear you guys have plenty of contacts if you'd like to use one to be your marketing manager.
I don't have anyone suited to that.
Nor do I.
Not everyone begins their life as a marketing manager, but they could certainly become one.
Oh, I would definitely be looking for someone with qualifications.
Well, we do have that one guy who's extremely diplomatic.
You
And
mean yourself?
no, I was thinking more the elf.
Oh, you want you want the ambassador?
Because
Lord
he has nothing
Sovereign.
better to do.
Heroes of Ashlock.
Yeah, if
doesn't have-
someone, if
he doesn't
someone
have
else who has
anything-
him as a contact wants to burn him, he can start merchandising for you.
He doesn't have anything better to do, and his
but-
drunken debauchery fits the party perfectly.
The problem is I have him as not loyal.
That just means maybe he slides himself an extra 20% under the table.
No, the issue is I have the notes with the rules on them.
I got your stuff here.
Actually, Surrender would be a good choice.
Charles, you have Pyros Ashlock as loyal and useful. You have Paquette, who is a server at the Tooth and Hookah, as useful and not loyal. And you have Kafra, a guard, as loyal and not useful. You could burn your Pyros Ashlock. And
Be useful
your-
and loyal.
he would become your money manager and start
He has
spreading the word.
connects, yeah.
It's happening.
Yeah, we'll make
Right.
him the money manager. He does fit our party quite well.
All right.
Drunken debauchery and
He pays to get all of your equipment like rebranded, even like the pommel of your Warhammer, he has it like reforged to a platinum piece on the bottom, and like all of your cloaks all have platinum pieces on them now, like giant platinum pieces.
God.
Nice.
Yep.
Nice.
I feel
Deep
these
Root.
are like Flavor Flav wall clock huge.
Oh,
Yes,
Benny's gonna
yes,
get
they
a
are.
he's gonna get a new fez that is the color platinum.
Yeah,
It's like
I mean,
platinum dip.
just imagine
fez.
a World of Warcraft,
Nice.
a tabard, right? You know, like a guild tabard. It's just like a giant symbol on the front, right? This is exactly what he's doing to your equipment. DeProot, do you have anything he could platinumize?
Say what?
You have any equipment he could platinumize? I don't know if you wear clothing or anything. You have
Just-
a club made out of your body.
Right. So no.
Okay. He buys you. It's like a crown made out of like still living leaves that are like magically enchanted to stay alive forever.
Okay.
And it's in the image of a platinum piece is like inscribed in them.
Okay.
You've got a crown now.
a crown of platinum.
That's great.
Alright, so you guys are all monetized now. Anybody have any other pressing business before we end for the night and come back next week on 10 Gazrin? Maybe finish out the Tomb of Akentepe?
Hopefully finish out the Tomb of Akentepe.
I think I'm good.
I will be doing some more shopping in between that I will get with you via
Okay.
email.
All right, guys. Well, it was a good session, I think. Although it got pretty silly at some points. That's how things go around here.
It was great.
Please follow, like, and subscribe. All that good noise. We'll be back next Thursday at 8 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. There's a schedule on the Twitch page. You can click on it, and it'll tell you what I'm doing next week. And go check out the Stars Without Numbers campaign. There's 2 sessions in it already, and there could be more by the time you read this. Thank you for following 4242, and have a good night, guys.
All right.